Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today guys, we are working on this Ford Fiesta Titanium 2011. So, the plan for today is that windscreen. I'm going to pull it out, then pull the dash out, complete dash, change all the dash, change all the airbags, sort out the inside, then the new windscreen can go back in place. But I won't be doing the new windscreen today. It's just a case of taking the old one out, getting the old dash out, getting the new dash in. I think that's long enough. So we will see how we go. It is Monday morning. I hope you had a great weekend. I did. It was really nice. I had a great weekend spending time with the family, just chilling out in the garden. It was really nice just to spend a bit of time with the family. So I hope you had a great weekend. This week is going to be crazy. I know it already. I can see what's going to happen. So this is today's video. Tomorrow's video, we've got one of my subscribers, one of my followers, one of you guys has got in contact with me and said they've got a Fiat Punto that they would like me to do the clutch change on their car. So I said, no problem. Yep, I'll pick it up for you. I've got a trailer. It doesn't run, obviously, because it's because of the clutch. I'll pick it up, bring it back to the workshop. We'll do some videos. I'll show you how I'm doing it, what's been done, and I'll fix it up for you. So, you know, it's all good. But so that's tomorrow's video, as well as I'm still bidding on cars this week as well, and we've still got to get this, finished and done and up for sale. So a very busy week this week. It's going to be a bit crazy. This Rex to Riches car, it just looks so good. Like it's just really nice, stunning car. Really nice. I'm trying to keep it in here because if I keep it in here, it don't get dusty outside. Then I've got to clean it again. So I'm just trying to keep it inside for now. But yeah, what a nice car, really nice car. I've had a couple of offers already on this car, to be honest with you. It's up for I put it up for sale on Friday afternoon, and then within 3 or 4 hours, I was getting, I had two offers, both actually at £3,000 for this car. But I think that's a bit cheeky. Yeah, a little bit cheeky that is, really. So I'm not letting it go. I've stuck it up for £3,750. In the end, and let's just see, what I can get for it. So we'll go from. I'm not letting it go cheap. I'm not, because it's such a lovely car, such a nice car. All the what we've done to it. I know, like, it ain't been a lot of time. If you look at the board, I've actually only spent about 3 days' work on this car. So, and it owes us 2,600. Yeah. 2,600 this car owes us. 3 days work. So yeah, we'll see what happens. You never know, but what a lovely car. But for now, let's get cracking, guys. We've got a lot of work to do today. Really busy. Let's get cracking with this. I'll turn you around first of all. I'll explain the tools that I'm going to use and how I'm going to do it and what's going to happen. And let's go from there. Let's do this. Right, guys, so let me just explain the process of how I do it. This is how I do it and what I use. So, as you can see, this has got this windscreen removal tool set. And you can get this on eBay. It's nothing special. I think it's like 20 quid, 25 quid. You just go to eBay and search windscreen removal tool set. This will pop up. There is loads on there, but I'll just get the cheapest one possible because I don't use. Hold on. I want to show you what's in here. Okay, so yeah. So all I use from this set, and don't get me wrong, I have tried using this. I've tried using this, and I've tried this. This ain't too bad actually. I like keeping these because it's like a trim removal tool, so that's quite handy to have always. But the main things I use are these handles and I'll explain, you know, when we get further in. I'm sure a lot of people have already seen me do this loads of times because this ain't the first time I've done it. But yeah, this is the other thing I use as well. Get it out. Basically what this does, so this tool actually helps you to get it started, because you need to be able to pass the wire through the windscreen to get a handle each side, so that when you're pulling the wire through, so this tool actually sort of helps, because you punch that straight through. Can I do it now and show you? Let me have a look, see if it'll go. Sometimes you have to find the right spot. It's not going to go, is it? I can't do it on one hand. But yeah, you can find the right spot. In the corner here is probably the thickest point, so not the best place to sort of push through, really. But I always like to do it here because, you know, there's bare metal, there's nothing there. If you do it over here, it's harder to sort of push up. So yeah, that's what this tool is for, this one here. And those two bars handles is what you have, one on the outside and one on the inside. Your hand goes round, and then you just, you know, ease the wire all the way round. So that's what that's for. I don't use this wire because it's rubbish, basically. Yeah, it's crap. Don't get me wrong, I've tried it, but it snaps. It because you're holding a lot of tension pulling these windscreens out, and it snaps the wire. So I found this one, and this is the best one I've ever used so far, really. And it's like a braided wire. Don't know if you can see it. And it really does cut through this like adhesive, like you wouldn't believe. It's really good. It's just, yeah, I'm just trying to find tools and bits and pieces that's gonna make it easier and make it faster and make it yeah, just a better. Not as hard, because this is a hard job pulling this screen out and getting through that adhesive and the sticky adhesive that the windscreen's stuck to. It is hard breaking it, trust me. So yeah, that's what I use. I have got to do a couple of bits inside. I've already taken off the mirror, the mirror in the middle. Not wind mirror, interior mirror. I already took that off. I've got to take that back piece off because it actually snapped off the glass, which is all right as long as it's off. It's off. So you got two trims, one each side. That one's already still on, so I've got to take that one off. So you got two trims. When you take the trim off, you got one wire connection here, and that just pulls out at that little socket there, pulls out. And then what I do, I tape them to the glass like that, because when I run the wire down and round, that's out the way. Even though it's rubbish, I don't need it. Doesn't really matter. I can pull that off or break it or whatever. I just tape it out of the way. There's also one up here which I think's an earth strap for the wiring. Yeah, and this is both sides as well. So you got in both sides. This side and the other side will be the same. And that's just a 8mm, I believe. Yeah, 8mm. And you just wind it off, and it just do exactly the same thing, really. Just hold the tape out of the way while you're passing the wire around. And then that's it. That's all I do. Just tape it again. Just tape it to the glass like that. So it's out your way. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, you've got to make sure, you know, if you're doing this, and any glass, doesn't matter if it's a back glass, doesn't matter if it's a side glass, always make sure, you know, you're wearing your safety goggles and some gloves. You know, the thicker the gloves, the better, because you don't then find that it rubs into the gloves. It won't rub into the wire won't rub into the glove, and you won't feel it as much. So yeah, I've got some thicker gloves somewhere. I'm gonna get them. Yeah, I'll get them, find them somewhere. But yeah, so that's basically how I do it. And yeah, I've always done it the same way. I've always used the same mastics now, which is this stuff here. It's really good stuff. This is. I always get two, because I'm always like, you can't. The trouble is with doing this, windscreens and stuff like that, and adhesive like this, you cannot run out of the stuff. If you run out, and you can't leave it because it just goes off solid. So you have to have enough to make sure that it goes round, and it normally is close. It is really close with one, but I always get two just in case. And then you get two nozzles, and I always cut the nozzle like that shape. So then when you're putting the adhesive on, it goes like that. Let's do it that way. It goes like that, and it creates a triangle on the adhesive, so that when you put the glass, the new one back in place, it pushes that down, and then obviously that's what creates the sort of the stickiness of it. So that's how you cut the nozzles in any glass, really. So there we go. I think I've explained it. Let me set you up on the tripod. I'll start by sort of, working my way around and getting this out. So this is going to be tough. I want to do it now because it's not as hot. When it gets to the middle of the day and you're trying to do this, it is hard work, and you sweat like you wouldn't believe. So this morning it's nice and cool, so it's definitely going to be a better time to do it. So let me set you up. Let's get cracking. Let's get this screen out. Right guys, well, after having a nice relaxing weekend and coming straight into doing this, I am shattered, like proper knackered. That really did take it out of me, and I literally had to go and sit down for like 10-15 minutes just to get my breath back. Oh God, but it's done, it's out. Yeah, so all I've got to do now is I've just got to clean up and get off all this old adhesive stuff, really. There's not a lot of, sometimes the glass splinters and gets little tiny bits of glass all over the dash and all over the bit, but there isn't really a lot, to be honest with you. It stayed in quite intact, so yeah, there isn't any sort of, you know, splinters or glass shards, anything like that at all, really. So that's good. There's a couple of bits up here. Just got to be really careful. Oh no, that's just the metal thing. So that's good. All right, cool. So basically, the next step, guys, is just to get a knife. Again, just be really careful what you're doing if you're doing this, and then just run the knife all the way around to get rid of this adhesive like that. You're not really trying to scratch the paintwork or the bodywork. You're not trying to do that. All you're trying to do really is to take off like a skim like this. That needs to go back a bit more than that. That's too much is still left on it. You need to, they say you should leave a little bit, but not, you know, don't take off too much and don't leave on too much, if you know what I mean. So basically you just got to scrape it off like this, and it lets the new adhesive stick to it. So there you go, like that. That's how you want it. all the way around. So again, that takes time, just going around and getting all that cleaned off and getting the actual area ready to receive the new windscreen. And that's basically all I want to do. Once that's done, we can then move on to the dash and get that out. And I'll show you. I'll show you what I found. I told you about it on Friday's video. I found a bag. I will show you the bag. I know a lot of people were saying, just get in contact with the police, get the police round. But yeah, I kind of agree that you need to do that if it's a big bag. But if I found like a tiny, the tiniest bag ever. I don't know how much is there. I don't know, but it's the tiniest. So I'm not bothering the police with such a small amount. They'll probably just say to me, "Just can you just throw it?" They won't even come out here over the phone. Guarantee. If I say to them how big the bag I found, they'll go, "Can you just put it down the toilet, or can you just get rid of it?" Oh God, I know they will. So yeah, there we go. I'll show you that in a little while. But for now, let me get cracking. Let me get this cleaned off. Then we'll go for the dash, and then we're going to continue and see how far we get today. So, guys, let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, oh my God, I am so glad that that is done and over and done with, because that does take some time. And it is very tiring trying to get this off and trying to get it cleaned, but it looks really, really good now. As you can see, it's not completely taken back. I just want to leave those little bits and pieces, and it kind of locks in and keys it into the new adhesive that I'm going to put on. So I did run over a little bit of sandpaper, just flat it back, just make sure there was no sort of bits and pieces that was sitting higher, and then cleaned it G101 all the way around with a scourer as well. I'm really happy with that. So yeah, we can move on now to the dash and the inside. But it is absolutely filthy in there. And I don't want to be kneeling or working in that kind of crappy environment. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get the Hoover and then just clear up quickly and then have a good tidy up. And then we're going to do the process of getting this dash out, get the rest of the trims out, getting the steering wheel off and stuff like that. So yeah, let's keep going. But yeah, let's do this. So guys, there we go. The dash is out. They do take a bit of time, these, because you have got sort of wiring. You've got the wiring loom that runs around. You've got to make sure you pull this wires off all the way around. You don't want to break anything. So, you know what I mean? You just be a little bit careful. Take your time. You know, you unplug these. This is for the, there's a light underneath, a light that runs in there. This is for the airbag. Obviously, that's for the light. But obviously, you just got to be careful. So it does take a little bit more time, but it's done, it's out, and yeah, that's we can put the other one back in now, and then just the process of putting it all back together. So I'm absolutely shattered today, really tired. That's the trouble when you relax too much of a weekend. You come back and you're like, it just hits you. But never mind, we have to crack on and carry on. So let me get the other dash. We'll put it in place. I'll start sort of putting things back together, connecting the looms back up, connecting the pipes back up for the actual heater side of it as well. So yeah, I'm going to start doing that. I'll sit it back up on the tripod, and then it's just a case of, you know, putting it all back together. But yeah, at this point, it does look a little, when you first do it, it looks a little bit daunting, but I've done a few of these now, so it's nothing really that that I haven't seen before. But yeah, we've still got to do this seat belt. This is all locked up, and this one's already done. So I've already done this side. When did I do that? Friday, I think. Friday afternoon, can't remember now. But yeah, that's done. We need to do this side. But for the minute, let's get the dash in. Start putting all the pieces together. So yeah, let's do this. Right, okay guys, as you can see, done the dash, and I've started to put the pieces in back together. CD player, the screen, the dials, just started to do bits and pieces, make sure the wires are in the correct position where they should be hanging and where they need to go. There's even like a light here that needs to go underneath this. It sits like this actually. So yeah, There's always little bits and pieces. Still need to put the bracket up, connect it back up. It's solid. It's there. The pipes for the vents, they're in place. So that's all good. It's all it is where it should be. But yeah, it is definitely getting there. But really, I need to get this car off the ramp tonight. Because, like I said to you before, I'm picking up a car from a subscriber that's got a clutch issue with his Fiat Grand Punto, I think it is. And I need to use this ramp for that clutch. So I need to get it off, put the wheels back on, I'll probably just put the steering wheel back in place so I can steer the car properly. And then, yeah, get this over there. Probably move the red one outside once it stops raining because he's absolutely hammering it down in a minute. And I don't want to get the car wet because I've cleaned it. So, yeah. But before I go, I just want to quickly show you what I found in this car. Like I said to you before, I found some stuff and I just wanted to show you what it was. So when I was taking the glove box, out, you can see there is a bag of white powder in there. I have actually spoken to a family friend who does work. He actually works for the Metropolitan Police, the Met Police, and I'm not in that catchment. I'm with Essex, so I'm in Essex Police. But yeah, spoke to him, and he basically said if it's a small amount, they will not care, and they just will get you to dispose of it, and that'll be the end of it. If it was a large amount, a big bag of it, or there were a few bags of it, or there was, then that's a different story. Then they will definitely need to come out and do a bit of investigation, take the samples, take it away, check the car, check the previous home, all that sort of side of it. But he said, if it's just a small little bag, he said, yeah, just dispose of it. That's what they will say on the phone, and that's what they'll probably just tell you to do. So, yeah, but I just thought I'd show you. I don't know what it is, but it could be anything, couldn't it? Yeah, so there we go. That was the suspicious bag of white powder that I found. So I'll just dig that out and have that away and chuck it away. So yeah, that's what it was. So it weren't kilos and kilos underneath seats and stuff like that, guys. It was just that little bag. I'm sure some of you thought there was going to be quite a lot that I found, but it wasn't at all. So, yeah. Right. That is going to be the end of today's video. I think I've done enough today. Like took the screen out, cleaned it all up. That took a bit of time. We took the old dash out. We got the next dash in. Started putting it back together. It's just all piece and pieces, isn't it, really? But it's getting there. It's getting there, this one. So that is going to be the end of today's video. Guys, I hope you enjoy me doing these videos. If you do, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. That really does help. I really show your appreciation. So for now, that's it. Take care, and I'll see you soon.